I think you're reading too much on your phone, TJ, and here's a fucking story that proves it.
Dude, Facebook has been collecting audio from some voice chats on Messenger and paying contractors to listen to and transcribe it.
Just as much as Mark Zuckerberg.
Close the company.
Dude.
This is the creepiest shit I've ever fucking heard. Close the company.
Run by this uncanny valley fuck. But you know what? It's kind of like how Tucker took off the bow tie. Mark Zuckerberg never took off the fucking dirty, disheveled hoodie, man.
He should wear one. If he was in a hoodie, he wouldn't look so much like a fucking alien. That's why they put him in the fucking hoodie in the movie, I assume. Because it humanized him a slight bit.
And their stock is up today, even as stocks are
Put
down.
the hoodie back on.
Oh, they're stealing more information from people? Great!
Close this down. Why does this company get to keep fucking operating?
Facebook has been collecting audio from users' voice chats and paying outside contractors to transcribe it, Bloomberg's Sarah Fryer reported on Tuesday. What? Users affected are those who opted into having their voice chats transcribed, Facebook told Bloomberg, but the company doesn't disclose in its data use policy that it collects audio from users or that it sends such data to people to transcribe, Bloomberg reported.
So it's just another fucking weaselly-ass thing that they hide in the long-ass fucking TOS that nobody
that's
reads.
not even in there. I mean, like, people look for it. It's like, it's not even a thing. Wow. So basically, Facebook just lied and said, "Oh, we only do that to people who opt in."
Well, think about it. Facebook doesn't. So what does Facebook sell you?
Nothing.
Yeah. So what do you think they're making money off of?
Facebook sold me a T-shirt.
Yeah, they're making money off your fucking data and your fucking
I looked at Facebook the other day and saw a fucking awesome T-shirt, and I bought a T-shirt from a company.
They sell advertising.
Yeah.
So they're basically ad supported. So
well, they got a piece
of
that sale, I guarantee you.
Well, they basically pay.
They just paid for the
pay
ad.
per click.
So
right,
they pay per click on the thing.
Facebook collects and has contractors transcribe the audio data to check the accuracy of its automated speech recognition systems, according to Bloomberg. The company said, I'm sure that's the only reason. The company said it had recently paused the practice. Oh, thank God. The report added, some contractors involved in transcribing the data said they felt they were doing what they were doing was unethical because Facebook hadn't informed users they would have access to the user's audio data. The report went on.
Well, don't worry, guys. If you're talking on your cell phone, the carriers all work with the U.S. federal government, and they basically spy on you anyway. So if you're using this, you're getting spied on. And look, and there's some of the biggest players in it. Verizon,
just assume that there's a giant eyeball watching everything you do every second.
The FCC owns those airwaves that they need to operate cell signals on. So, like, they basically have built a massive surveillance network on the backs of all these networks. And Facebook is basically probably doing the same shit. I wouldn't be shocked if Amazon is trying to fucking right now. I think it's like Amazon and Microsoft trying to woo the U.S. government from like a $10 billion fucking cloud computing contract for like defense shit. I mean, so all these companies are just basically in bed with the U.S. government. Shouldn't be surprising to anyone.
So let's just get this all figured out here. So the companies are in bed with the U.S. government. The U.S. government, all of our elected officials are owned by the companies. So basically, the companies control everything.
Yeah.
So basically,
the answer to why they can do this is because they're in charge. They're in charge of the whole country.
It's a bunch of these fucking people in a room going, oh, yeah, oh, you want some more money? Oh, here you go. Here, you want a big contract? Okay, here you go. Oh, we need all the data on those people. Oh, here you go.
Money, money, money.
I mean,
they all have something they want.
They've been caught doing it over and over. During the last election cycle, they were caught doing it again.
They'll be caught doing it all the time.
Invasive fucking looks at what people assume is private data.
It's not. If you think anything you put on these social medias is private, you're just naive.
Then they need to get rid of things like privacy settings then.
Yeah, just admit it.
Just admit that everybody can see it and that anybody can look at it and that everything you do is being recorded.
Well, it's not that every single user, they can look at it. They have the God fucking switch. They can look. They're the fucking God overlooking the world. Yeah, sure, obviously, if I want to hide something from you or block you, I can do that. I have that ability. But like on a personal...
To a limited extent.
To a limited extent.
On some of these platforms, you can never block somebody. I mean, Facebook is a little better because it requires like an actual name and an identity to create one.
Correct.
Yeah, but blocking someone on like Twitter or something is completely meaningless.
Right.
Yeah.
Twitter, any other
YouTube
social networking site, it's an utterly meaningless act of frustration usually. What's up, everybody? The time is now to join the Patreon. The time is always now. But if ever the time
was last week.
It's now or now.
It was last month. It was last year, but it's also now.
We got a lot of fucking patron requested episodes coming up. 2011 TJ versus 2019 TJ.
A huge buffet of content, the likes of which that Patreon has quite frankly never seen. Become a $5 patron or a $10 patron
like Paul
if you're
said,
a little more gluttonous.
Reach into your wallet.
Or a $600 patron.
Reach into your fucking
Yeah, get in the wallet. Get your credit card. I won't yell at you this time because some of you are a little scared. I'm trying to be nice this time. Look.
Be nice to them, Paul.
I don't want to say that you're not a man if you're not a patron.
Well, some of our patrons are women, Paul.
I'm not talking to them right now. They've got a separate little part of this. I'm not saying you're not a man if you're not a patron. You know what? Fuck it. I am talking to the women, too. I'm not saying you're not a man if you're not a patron. But if you're not a patron, you're not a man.
Ain't a fucking man. That's all there is to it.
And you know what else?
What's else, TJ?
What else, Scotty? You gotta don't we have a fucking t-shirt contest thing going on?
Yeah.
Dude, our last t-shirt contest was super popular,
And
so
you know
we're
what?
doing another one.
Yeah, I mean, like, the last art contest we did in general was super popular.
Right.
And super fun.
Yep, so...
This time, last time we gave you guys parameters, like it had to be Ben Shapiro, it had to be Daniel Craig, it had to be them in
Romantic.
love, romantic feelings. This time we're just cutting you loose.
We're taking you off the leash, and we're letting you know that we're looking for a t-shirt design.
We
So
look
the
at
winner,
the t-shirt designs.
The winner that we select in the next big episode we do, looking at all the crazy fan art that you guys come up with, will get how much money, guys?
$200.
$200, and their art will be featured on a t-shirt.
Which they'll also receive a free copy of the t-shirt.
We are also
Of
not,
course.
and here's another thing, we're also not limiting ourselves to one winner. If we see like two designs we really love, there might be two
there might
fucking
be
winners.
two fucking winners.
Might be
A
10
chance
winners.
for
I'd
a
say
double.
158
I'd
winners.
say the only stipulation would probably be that it has to be some way related to deep fat fried.
Right,
Right, and
and
it probably
something that we
shouldn't-
can sell.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't
Yeah.
be something that we can't put on a t-shirt store.
Right. If we can't,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
So, but
But
that's
other
your
than
only
that-
limitations. Other than that, you got free reign.
Go fucking crazy.
Impress us. Impress your peers. And of course, all of the art will be shown here on the show.
Of course.
An easy way to submit
So-
this to us, last contest was our Twitter, which is at Deep Fat Fried Pod, or at Kaiser Scoopy.
At Paul's Ego.
At
Amazing-
Amazing
Yep.
Atheist.
Just tag us in it, let us know, but make sure to do it Deep Fat Fried Pod because that's the main one we're going to be checking, and we're going to obviously retweet the ones we like.
That is definitely that's the one. If you miss all the others, that's the one you've got to
Yeah,
hit.
you've got to
But
get
don't
that
miss
one.
all the others.
Don't miss
Tweet
them
us all.
Yeah, tweet all of us. But if you're stupid and you can't remember that simple instruction, you can
Send
only
it
tweet
there.
one.
And then at a
Send
future
it to Deep
episode,
Fat Fried Pod.
we're going to feature all of the designs, the worst designs, terrible designs, whatever. This one, we can't take poems or anything. It has to be
This has to be visual
artwork
art.
that can be put on a T-shirt.
Yep.
Unless you fucking wanted to do one of those words shirts, but
Yeah,
it'd have
if
to be
you
something.
work- if you work it in
it'd have to be
some
something
way.
really fucking clever
Yeah.
for it to fucking win against people who are actually drawing shit.
Just don't
but-
write us a novel on a shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why pre-industrialized society, we can't have that. You got to fucking keep it brief. In fact, you should probably just draw a picture. So.
That's the best practice.
Thank you, TJ.